No, I'm gonna lie. Good evening, my fellow traders. Hope you all having an awesome day, and welcome to the live session. So we have URS, Roger, Damien, Kenya, Thomas, and UV, of course, from Austria and Switzerland as well. Beautiful country. So let's start the analysis, and let me check if I've got any requests. Bonjour, Monsieur. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Thomas Ese, good to see you from Czech Republic, I guess. Akusamas, I would say. Okay, let me check. Right, so we are looking at the indices first. So Shalini had just put the request in the email. So I'm looking at Dow Jones. So for Dow Jones, we are still in the level of resistance. As you can see, this is rejecting nicely from here, and we do have this double top. Means we can likely see a pullbacks from here. So I won't be buying at this point till I see. For the short term buy, let me tell you the short term buy. I want to see. Where is my pointer? I want to see a pullback to 50 EMA, and if there is a strong engulfer at 50 EMA, we can just go for the scalp, quick profits, and come out. Since that's a very major level, and we have not closed above this level, that is why we can see a possible pullback or even reversal from here. That is a very crucial area. Safer would be a strong rejection. One candle close below 50 EMA, second close back up to go long. Adam is here. Nemex daily bullish candle. Yes, sure. I'll check that. Adam, just check that in 2 minutes. I just want to do the requests first for the email, because the members who are not in the live session, they can just watch the recorded session at first. So that is something for US 30, and we have FTSE. So FTSE 100 is still inside the zone. Now at this point, yeah, it is still in between 50 and 20 EMA inside that. So I'm not taking any trades till I see a complete close down below this low, pull back, and then I'll go short. For long trades, it is very important the price close above this high. So for this one, I'll wait for the good setup. Not selling or not buying till I see a breakout above to buy, breakout below to sell. So wait for this one. No setups for FTSE 100 this week. So same for S&P 500, nice uptrend. We are only looking for the pullback, strong pullback to 50 EMA. If there is a solid engulfing candle right at or above 50 EMA, we are just going long. So simply look for pullback, entry, bullish above 50 EMA. Now we are looking at CAC 40S now back at the level, which is right here, and at this point we are simply looking for another break above these highs. Now as you can see, we have a triple top pattern. Yes, a triple top pattern. Yep. Okay. Now, it is very important we need to see a break above this triple top. If that happens, that is a signal the price is now going to reverse from it. Since that is a triple top here, we can still see a possible pullbacks down. So not buying at this point. Buy will only happen above these highs. Looking at this triple top pattern, we can see another push down from here. And that is an engulfing candle that happened right at the level of resistance. Looking at that, we can see another push down. Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq is now right at 50 EMA. Very important area. And we are getting a bull flag pattern as well. Right here. Now that is a bull flag pattern we have got here on Nasdaq. Right here. Now, less aggressive entry is always an engulfing candle at 50 EMA or above 50 EMA. If that happens, we'll be going long. If you want to wait for the further confirmation, wait for the price to close above above this flag pattern. If that happens, we will turn bullish. And for less aggressive breakout entry, you need to see a pullback back to the support and then engulfer to go long. So bull flag pattern above, breakout above will confirm the upside move. And down, let's say no condition, will confirm the reversal and price will push down from here. So wait for the breakout above or below. Dow Jones, S&P 100 and DAX is done. Only DAX is left. Okay, let's look at DAX and then we are done. Sideways market here on DAX. Right here. So we have this kind of rising wedge here. Now, for your visuals, if we are solid close and broke and close below, and that close below 50 EMA as well, that signals the price is gonna likely to push down at least to these lows. If the price close above this little channel anchor that goes up to 24,638, if that happens, we are bullish and price will likely to retest and push a break above will itself a confirmation that price is going to push up from it. So keep an eye on this pattern, and breakout above or below will confirm your move. Right guys, so I'm going to come to your questions now, and we have so Adam, nat gas 382 bullish. Okay, nat gas Nemix here. Okay, nat gas 3. We are also getting this for nat gas. We are also getting this 382 candle above 50 EMA. That is also one of my entry I teach. So just want to mention this one on daily time frame. If that happens, that is also one of the entry. Stop loss 1 ATR below the wick, take profit exactly 1-to-1. So keep an eye on this 382 candle on 4 hour as well on Nemix. But if I look here on daily, so if you're talking about the spin bar, that can be just a buying pressure. It is not something I use for my entry. So that is a daily bullish candle, shows a bullish pressure, not one of the entry conditions. But yes, that could be a bullish pressure, signs of bulls are trying to push the market higher. Not one of the entry at this point, but there's still a chance the price will form a head and shoulder pattern on daily time frame and push back up. But for that, price must hit the zone above to complete its head and shoulder bullish pattern. So that still is a chance the price is going to push up. In general, we can see a possible push up from here, looking at this strong bullish candle here, and head and shoulder pattern just formed right here on the other platforms. So not an entry, but just shows a bullish pressure. But we do have an entry forming on 4-hour right here that closes the bullish engulfing pattern. Hi Jaya, good to see you. Hope that answers your questions, Adam. So AUS 200 can be marked temporary zone AMP. Yes, let's see that. Australia 200 index. There is no zone here, not a temporary zone. Damien, it should be at least 2 levels, at least for the temporary zone. Can't see any conditions to mark temporary zone here. No. Price is just making higher highs. As you can see, it's making higher highs. It must form an equal highs to mark your temporary zone like this, even on 4-hour or daily. So nothing I can see here on AUS 200 index. Okay, so S&P and daily bullish engulfer. That's a daily bullish engulfer, but not a valid entry. Not a valid pullback entry. Must be a pullback and engulfing above 50 MA. That is a valid entry. If we are talking about this, that's a valid pullback entry, but that already pushed up from here. That would be valid if you're talking about this, but not this one. Okay. Hi guys, any questions? Let me know. I'm going to go through all the markets one by one now and see what we can expect this week. Last week was good, but not every week is full of opportunities. Starting with USD JPY. Price just broke above 50 EMA. Okay, sugar, let's see that. I'll take your questions first. I'm not trading sugar these days because there is no valid level at this point. So I'm only looking at this level above for sugar right here. Roger. For now, it is just ranging in between 2 levels above or below. So I'll be only taking my trades for sugar if the price hit this level above or the level below right here. On 4-hour, there is nothing. For pullback entry, if you are asking about pullback entry, it must close below this low, then pullback entry bearish, or above this high for the pullback entry bullish. Perfect, Roger. Yep. It's all about waiting game and wait for the good setups to form. Okay, so USD JPY just broke above 50 EMA, means we are now looking for bullish trades only for USD JPY. And if we are broken above this high, then it will be good confluence after the pullback. We are going long only for USD JPY, not going short, as now we are just broken above 50 EMA. On 4-hour, we are taking our trade. Sell will only happen once we are close below these lows. So only buying this pair this week. And USD CHF is now ranging sideways, so we are not taking any trades for USD CHF till I see a break below this low, pull back and going short, or to buy, break above this high, pull back to go long. So for now, wait till and see where it breaks. Nothing for NZD CAD at this point. This week we have no opportunities, but if we are solid, if we have a solid breakdown below these lows, then pull back and we are only going short. So only sell trades, but we want to see some more momentum below 50 EMA. GBP NZD just formed an engulfing candle. Is it? No, it's not. It is on IC markets. I've just taken this nice trade here till here. So, yep, that is a valid entry. It's already overbought in the RSI. So it's going to be very risky. If I want to go for it, I'll go for very small risk. But again, for the rules, for the sake of rules, that's a valid entry right here. 45 and I would say 55. So I'll just go for 55 pips stops and target for the smaller target. But again, that's going to be very risky at this point, and I'm not taking this trade this week. But a pullback engulfer, a valid example of pullback entry, bullish. 55 pips at the target looks like this. In case you want to take it with a very low risk, that is an entry, and that is how we take pullback entries. And let's see if we have flag pattern, and as you can see, we are rejecting the flag pattern as well. If there is a solid close, that will also become a solid entry. In that case, we have a confirmation of push back up in these risky entries. What do you say along with USD CAD, right? Let's see that. Damien, I mentioned this entry in my members in my weekends video. So according to that, $19, very low ATR. So I would go just $19, $38. So that is also an entry, but this is also going to be a valid entry. In case you want to enter here, that would be an entry as well. But this is entry here as well. So both are valid, this and this. But since we had an entry before, we are looking for the entry that happens first. 38 pips targets. Very low volume in this pair. So that's valid, Damien, both entries. So GBP NZD, we have a valid entry here, and GBP CAD is now in the process of a pullback. Nice uptrend, and I like the trending market. And these type of trending market, I want to see some more pullback and fall to 50 EMA at least for the solid entry and solid pullback. Above 50 EMA, followed by engulfing candle to go long. My pleasure, Damien. Let me grab a water for me, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, guys, I'm back with my water. And from next week, next Monday, I won't be here in the UK. I'll be back home and I'll be staying there for a couple of months. And we'll be doing more live sessions and earlier one as well. We will be also, I'll try to cover like US sessions and sometime we can do London sessions as well. So it's going to be more live sessions and more fun and more learning as well and more trades because of good time difference there as well. And plus I'll be spending 4 days in Dubai and then I'll be back home again. So, and lots more to come in the course as well. Right, so a pullback here, I'm expecting some more, a solid pullback, and then I'll be only buying GBP CAD. So keep an eye on this pair this week, guys, because we are getting a potential buy opportunities on GBP CAD. My pleasure. GBP AUD has formed a pullback entry bullish right here. And what's the 8 here? 37, 8, 9, 4, 1, 2, 3, 43. So 43 is almost here. So we are rejecting this level, but that's a valid pullback entry bullish as well. Since the price is too high, I'm not comfortable, but instead I'll be looking for a breakout of flag pattern in these type of entries. So we have a good confirmation as well. And we do have okay, not a major. So either a breakout above or a strong pullback to 50 EMA follows engulfing candle to go long. Last week we had a nice pullback entry, if you see right here. Nice pullback engulfer to go long. Now we are in a range, a breakout to go long again. So we'll see where it breaks above or below, but pullback entry I want to buy again with a solid pullback above 50 EMA. So only buying GBP AUD this week as well. Now we had a breakout of this flag pattern and as you can see we are getting a retest. So at this point I have not entered aggressively. I want to see an engulfing candle now. If that happens above 50 EMA, that will become a pullback entry bullish as well. With that we have a breakout of this pattern. Okay. So keep an eye on this pair and look for the pullback entry bullish only. But must happen above 50 EMA. AUD CAD just broken below. A range market is not a very good and solid market, but we are still looking at the level above to sell. For now, we are not taking any trades till we are completely broken below this low, and then we are going short with pullbacks or to buy, break above this high, pullback engulfer to go long. So keep an eye and wait for the setups to form. Euro AUD just broken out of this little range. Not a very strong entries here, but for that I would just want to see a break above this high and then I want to see a pullback entry bullish. That could be breakout, could be an entry as well with a large stop loss and take profit, but I'm not comfortable to enter because this is just a range break, not any sort of a pattern in an uptrend. So that is why I'm not taking any trades for this one until I see a complete break and close above this high. Then we have a confirmation that price is likely going to push up from here with pullbacks and engulfing entries. Let's look at the other pairs. Guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can always stop me there. So USD CAD is done already. GBP JPY very choppy this year and since last year, very choppy. Nice uptrend. hit right here, right here. Now here, I'm just trying to analyze this pair, where it can likely head. So you see a break below the trend line, then a retest of the trend line, then a fall. Now there is still a chance the price will retest this trend line again and fall back down. So yeah, keep an eye on this trend line, mark this trend line on your charts, but if the price rejects from the trend lines, we can see a possible push. Now that is a discretionary way of trading. Because we are above 50 EMA, I'm more comfortable to go long, but with conditions like pullback, engulfing, entry, but just to have this trend line to see where the price can get to maximum. If there's a pullback entry bullish above 50 EMA, we can see a push up to these highs. If we are broken above, then we are completely bullish. Otherwise, we expect a rejection back down. We'll see how that goes this week. Keep an eye on this pair as well. Okay, so for US cocoa, four-hour bearish engulfer. Where? On daily or 4 hour? There's a bullish engulfer on daily, on 4 hour. That is not valid because that happened just above 50 EMA. So any patterns happens above 50 EMA bearish engulfer, it is not a valid entry unless it forms at the level of resistance. So that's not a valid entry. In case we are talking about this entry, is not valid. Instead, we are still in a buy from this bullish engulfer. I'm expecting a push up to this termination zones at least, which already hit here. So let's continue. Your USD is started to push up, and we'll see. So these trend lines are just my guidance to see where the price is heading to. So we are now at 50 EMA. Okay, so if the bullish engulfer forms, that won't be a pullback entry bullish, in case you are wondering. Just talking about my students in the MMTA course, because that we still need to see a new high and then a pullback engulfing candle to go long. So the trend line is there to see if we have broken below this trend line. We are only looking for pullback bearish trade, since then we will be below 50 EMA to go short only. So we'll see where it breaks below 50 EMA. We are only selling, otherwise breakout this high will confirm the upside move. Okay, Euro JPY. On daily, we have the symmetrical triangle. So that is symmetrical triangle on daily. If you are someone who trades on daily time frame, solid close down will confirm the downside move, and close above with a solid green candle will confirm the further trend continuation. So we'll see where it breaks. That is something for the daily time frame trader. On 4 hour, I'm not taking any trades. On 4 hour, I want to see a break above this high, then a pullback, and then engulfing candle to go long. Simply, that is all I'm looking at. If we are broken below these lows, then we are looking for bearish pullback trades only. So have this little channel here, a triangle pattern here, and mark it as your guideline to see a breakout above or below to see where the price is heading next. Thomas, we have above 75% rate. I've posted net gas results. Just if you see, the video. I posted all the trades of nat gas, specifically nat gas above 78-79%. That was for 2024. One second, guys. Let me take a call from my dad. 1 second. Sorry for that. Very important call. Alright, guys, so that was an important call. Sorry for that. So, yep, Thomas, we had above 78% in 2024 and in 2023 as well, a very good rate. And this year so far, we are still above 60%. And it is based on small number of trades, not many trades, because I don't take many nat gas trades, and it's depend on how many opportunities we had. But if you want to see full details, I've posted full details in my 2024 trade results. If you just type 2024 trade results, money markers, you will see the full results of nat gas of last year. But it's the best performing commodity so far, according to the pullback entries and the aggressive entries. One of my favorite one. AUD/JPY just broken below, and we are only looking to sell this market. Once we are broken below completely, we are looking for the pullback and bearish trades till we get to the support below. So for now, only looking for bearish trades since we are broken below till the support right here, 0.6393 goes to 0.6431. Okay. Ethereum, yeah, sure. Ethereum is pushing down as expected, right? 4-hour bullish engulfer. Where nothing on 4-hour, but we are below 50 MA. Remember that we are below 50 MA, and we are not looking for bullish engulfers below 50 MA until the price hit the next major support. And the major support is right here. So I'm only looking to buy Ethereum from 3880 goes to 4095 only. So buy from A with engulfers or double bottom. For now, we are only bearish for Ethereum. Bitcoin is also same. We are looking at this level below to buy Bitcoin. 110,141 goes to 112,137 is an area from where we are looking to buy Bitcoin. Expect a nice bounce from here. Okay, so Thomas, I'll come back to your question again. For the nat gas, I'll show you some good trades. I've already marked the lines here from last year. So once I come back to once I finish this one, so that is done. AUD/JPY just formed. Okay, yeah, bearish engulfer. Right here. So it previously formed an entry condition actually. So let's say you have entered. I always enter the pullback. So what is the ATR? Now that's not a bearish engulfer on O1. I want to see on IC markets as well. So on IC markets, I look at my platform. That is valid and bearish engulfer. So looking at that, the ATR is 25 for the smaller targets. Is 31. Exactly here. So that is an entry on AUDJPY as well. Keep an eye. I hope you guys have figured this out. But if you want to manage it, you can manage to the recent lows. That goes to 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Keep an eye on this pair as well, guys. We have a valid entry on this one with the other twos I've just marked. Platinum, sure. Platinum, I've taken a small trade here. Okay, so Thomas, we have we have the breakout of this channel pattern, a flag pattern, bear flag pattern. Now, this was a very risky trade. I'm just testing out platinum, and as you can see, we are broken below. Since we are broken below this nice trending market, we have bearish, and we are now in the range. We were in the range. It was not a strong range. I want to see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a breakout would be a stronger. But since the price just broke below 50 EMA as well, we are now right here. So I've taken this trade myself. It's still running. It's risky. That's why I don't recommend to students at this point. I'm still testing myself, since so far I'm taking all the good trades. Pullback entries is working really nicely here with the breakout of this trend line. And then we had a channel range. And then we had this breakout. So my targets are exactly till here, but it can still push down to these lows. So that is something I'm looking at. Not any entry from the course, but it is just a breakout from a channel pattern I've taken right here, and we'll see how that goes. I'm still in this trade, and we'll see that. Damien, what you said was there's a very stubborn anchor on AUDJPY. AUDJPY, let's see that. Which one? It could still could push down to these lows. So we are still bearish. Yeah, that's fine. I can't see any hurdles here. It's a little lower. Yeah, but there is no hurdles in between. If you are looking at this anchor, yeah, but it's not something very major. It's just the swing highs and swing lows here. So I'm not really looking at that. But still valid entry here can be taken. Okay, so GBP CHF is pushing down, and I'm in this trade, 2 trades already that is running. And my target 1 is A, and target 2 is 1.4 to 1. So if I've already shown you my live running trade in the video. So my second target is 1.4 to 1. Let me see that on IC markets. On C trader. GBP. Yeah. Yeah. So on IC market, my take profit 2 is 1.8723. Guys, if you can see the stream, just let me know in the comment section because it's blank on my screen.